Hey, bless everybody. How you doing? It's Brother King Kevin in the building, baby. Today's message is about going through it, especially when you're in the thick of things. And how do you get out of those things? How do you keep pushing, keep going forward? Which seems to be a problem that many of us have. Many of us start programs or projects and we don't finish, especially things that we're very passionate about. All right. Now, when you're in the thick of things, that's when you're really in the trenches. That is when you want to give up. We believe in a God of that's there for us in the beginning and that has a great end for us. But what about the process? What about the middle? God is also a God of one that's in the middle, gives us victory in the middle. Because faith, you're going to need that in order to get to the end. But you can't go from the beginning straight to the end. Even though we already have the victory, we still have to show up to the fight right now in the middle while you're in the thick of things. If God had told me that I would, you know, live in Georgia and live a happy and glorious life with my wife and children, and I have multiple businesses, yeah, of course, I would have signed up off top. But if I would have known all the things I would have had to go through from the teenage years to my 20s and my 30s to get to that victorious point, I would have been like, no, I wouldn't have signed up for it. And that's how things usually are. We can see the end, but when it comes to the actual fight, we don't want to fight. Now, the enemy, whoever that may be, it could be adversaries, could be Satan, devils, demons, haters, whoever, they know you got a calling in your life. That's why they put up so much friction to hold you back. That's why the enemy puts up so many blocks so that you can tumble and fall. But at the same time, God allows it because when we are fighting our adversaries, our arch enemies, it's because it's going to sharpen us. It's going to make us better. It's going to make us a better and stronger warrior, a fighter, whether it be in the spiritual realm or the physical realm. Many of us don't know how to work out. We're not working out our spiritual muscles. We wait for the battle to start pumping iron, to start praying. No, you have to do that. You have to build a lifestyle of that so that when the battle does come, you're already ready. All you're doing is refining your weapons. Back in ancient times and even going to modern day times, like right now, we're in 2018, August 1st, or 2019, August 1st. Warriors would go ahead and get their weapons, the arrows sharpened. Like, for instance, the Japanese warriors, they're sharpening their weapons, right? They get their arrows ready. They get their swords ready. They get their armor ready, and they work out throughout the year in, year out, getting things ready. You know what I'm saying? Especially samurai warriors. They have everything's ready. Shaka Zulu warriors with the Zulu nation. They have the shields ready, the spears ready. They used to use these short spears, which made it very good and accessible, what I'm saying, when they was fight enemies up close. They have everything ready, everything good to go. So that when it's time to go to war, they're not scrambling, running around, calling people for help. They're not, praying God for mercy that they, they don't get slaughtered in the battle. Why? Because they were ready. They were prepared. Just like now, in modern day times, we already have to have our prayers lined up already. We already praying, morning, noon, and night over every meal before we step out the door. We have to pray to build our spiritual muscles. My pastor, Pastor Yvette, back home, as you listen to this video, what I'm saying, thank you for you and Pastor Ed. But Pastor Yvette used to always say, get your dukes up, get your spiritual muscles up. Don't wait for the battle. There's a scripture in the Bible that says, if you faint when things get tough, you were too weak to begin with. Meaning that if you don't work out your muscles, if you're not working out, if you're not pumping up your spiritual muscles, praying, reading the word, reading wisdom, fellowshipping people, giving back to the community, doing things for others without expecting payment all the time, that's just something that we really need to work on, because this society is really in a selfish, self-mode mindset. But if you're not doing these things, your muscles is not going to be ready. Because when it's time for that battle, you're going to be, you know, in the rabbit hole ducking. The reason why I'm doing this video in the gym is because I want to get that message to you guys to start working out. It's not enough just to work out your physical body, getting your six-pack on point, getting your chest right, your legs looking good, your buttocks looking sexy, your calves looking thick. No, that's not enough. We have to work out our spiritual muscles because everything that happens in the physical realm happens in the spiritual realm first, and they manifest into the physical. So what are you calling into the physical realm? What are you pulling from the spiritual into the physical? You know, are you just praying for yourself or for your family? Because some of you, you represent the first of everything. You first business owners, first college graduates, first homeowners, first married couple. You know, you represent those things. And so you have to be able to intercede for your family because your family could still be lost, you know, way in the backwoods, you know, wherever they at, you know, doing whatever, still backwards, still talking crazy, still scared to talk about money and business and getting their heads together. So you have to be that example, but you can't if your spiritual muscles are too weak. So I challenge you all to think, to fight, to be victorious, to believe in yourself, to push forward, never give up, keep moving forward is the motto that I always use, and I'm always gonna use that slogan. Never give up, keep pushing forward. And what's SBE that I always say? And those of you who see me speak at workshops or conferences, whether I'm in London, whether I'm here in the States, it's SBE. Speak it, believe it, execute the plan. Speak it, believe it, execute the plan. What plan am I talking about? The plan that God has for your life. All right? The plan that you are writing down, that you're meditating on, you're speaking things into existence, you're believing yourself, you're prophesying over yourself, you know, you're praising God. Those things are vital if you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Keep speaking those things till you believe them, even though it may not look like there's no way in heaven is possible. Now, notice I didn't say hell, so I try to say, you know, I try to limit my usage of the word hell, you know what I'm saying? But even when come hell or high waters, you still believe in the plans God made for you. You know what God spoke upon your life. Don't let no one take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? Work yourself out, not just in the gym, but in your home, at your jobs, in your car. You know what I mean? So when you are in the thick of things, nothing will hold you back. Why? Because you are more than a conqueror. For today's the day the Lord has made, and I shall rejoice and be glad in it. All right? Now I'm wearing this dashiki because it's one of my favorite ones. I haven't worn it in a while, but at the same time, I know what it represents to me. Honoring my righteous ancestors. So who are you honoring? Are you honoring your family, your mother or your father who may have passed away, or your siblings who may be incarcerated? It's too late for them, but for you, you have everything before you. You know what I mean? So keep your head up. Please subscribe to this video. Share it, like it, comment. Any questions or things you may be facing, or you want someone to pray for you, pray with you, whatever case may be. You know, I'm very accessible. Go to my website, KevinDorver.com. I just want to make this quick video for those you all who could be in the thick of things. Just know that God isn't just the God in the beginning or the end. God is in the middle throughout the whole process. Because that process could be what's going to strengthen you. There's a lot of millionaires out there today. As a matter of fact, Mike Thomas from New Orleans Saints, wide receiver number 13, just received a $100 million signing bonus with a $65 million guarantees. That money means nothing if he doesn't have wisdom, or if he isn't praying, or the other NFL players or sport athletes aren't praying or spiritually strong and have wise counsel around them. When you're praying, God's gonna bring you wise counsel. You know, it's gonna bring people to your videos that they listen to what you're saying. You know, and vice versa. You could be needed to hear this video. Share with somebody, you know. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. God bless. Talk to y'all soon.